We're on part 2 of our little Nate the Great and the Mushy Valentine. We went to her room. She pointed to her desk. The Valentine was right here, she said. I looked at Annie's desk. There were pencils and stencils and paste and red paper on it. No Valentine. Sludge was sniffing the desk. There are no clues on this desk, I said to him. But Sludge, he kept sniffing. I peered over and under, in back of, in front of, and inside of things. I could not find Annie's Valentine. Your Valentine is not in this room, I said. Tell me, was anybody in your house besides you and Fang when your Valentine disappeared? Yes, Annie said. Harry was in his room. He could have gone to your room while you were in the kitchen. I suppose, Annie said, but he wouldn't have taken the Valentine. He knew I was going to give it to him right after I finished signing my name to it. Perhaps he was in a hurry to have it, I said. No, Annie said. Harry doesn't like Valentines. Then why did you make one for him? I asked. Annie smiled. Well, I like to give Valentines. So you like to give, but Harry doesn't like to get? I said. That could be important. Then again, it might not be important. I must talk to Harry. Where is he? Annie shrugged. He disappeared when the Valentine disappeared. Ah, I said, that could be a big clue. Where does Harry like to go? He likes to go to Rosamund's house to play with her hexes, Annie said. Her hexes? You know, Rosamund's cats. She has a super hex and big hex, a plain hex and a little hex. Yes, I said, Rosamund has a hex for all occasions. There's big down to the little. Suddenly, I, Nate the Great, thought of something. I had just solved the case, I said. Oh, great, Annie said. Where is my Valentine? No, not your case, Sludge's case. I have not been thinking strange enough. If I had, I would have known that the pieces fit. I must speak to Rosamund. And look for Harry? Annie asked. I, Nate the Great, do not like to go to Rosamund's house. But now I have 2 reasons to go there. Annie, Sludge, Fang, and I rushed to Rosamund's house. Rosamund was sitting on her floor, making a strange, squishy brown Valentine. Her 4 cats were crawling all over her. I am on 2 cases, I said. I need Harry for one and you for the other. Harry was here playing with my cats, Rosamund said, but he left. I don't know where he went, but I'm here. Why do you need me? I took Sludge's Valentine from his mouth. I handed it to Rosamund. I, Nate the Great, say that you made this Valentine for Sludge and signed it A.B.H. Those are the initials for a big hex. This Valentine was from Big Hex to Sludge, right? Wrong, Rosamund said. This Valentine looks like the one I made, except for the Sludge part and the initials. You didn't add words or initials to yours, I asked. I added words, Rosamund said, but these are not the words. Besides, I would never do a strange thing, like make a valentine for a cat to give to a dog. Rosamond would do even stranger things, but I did not want to go into that. I made my valentine for a person, Rosamond said, but it's a secret who. Right now, I am making a valentine out of liver for my cats. They haven't been eating their liver lately. It's too good to throw away, so I am changing it into something different. Want to watch my cats eat their valentines? It was time to leave. I said to Annie, "Go to your house and wait there in case Harry comes back." Sludge and I went home. "I have to eat pancakes," I said to Sludge. I have to think. I have to think twice as hard as I would if I had only one case to solve." I made some pancakes. I gave Sludge a bone. I thought about Sludge's case. Sludge is a great dog. Everybody loves him. Anybody could have given him that valentine. That was no help to me. There he is, eating his pancakes. I thought about Annie's case. The only person who could have taken the valentine meant for Harry was Harry. But Annie said that Harry doesn't like valentines. I made more pancakes. What had I learned at Rosamond's house? I learned what she did with liver that her cats didn't want. If that was a clue, it was a strange one. What had I learned at Annie's house? Sludge had kept sniffing at Annie's desk, where her valentine had been. Was that a clue? Well, perhaps, but what case was it a clue for? Sludge's case? There he is, making valentines. There's a picture of Harry sneaking off with the valentine. Do you think that Harry did it? Was this a clue for Sludge's case or Annie's case, or both? Did it matter? Perhaps I could use a clue from one case to help solve another case. I picked up Sludge's valentine where he had dropped it while he chewed his bone. There had to be a reason why Sludge's valentine looked like Annie's and Rosamond's, but Rosamond said she had made hers for a secret person. And Annie said she had made hers for her brother Harry. I stared at the initials A, B, H. I now knew they didn't mean a big hex. But they had to be somebody's initials. Who would sign A, B, H? Well, suddenly I, Nate the Great, had a lot of pieces that fit. We must go back to Annie's house, I said. Sludge dropped his bone and picked up his valentine. We went to Annie's house. Sludge sniffed Annie's desk again. I have solved your case, I said to Annie. See how Sludge is sniffing your desk? That's because his valentine was once on your desk. His valentine was your valentine. What? Annie said. How much of your name did you print on your valentine before you had to stop? I asked. Just A, Annie said. I was going to finish with N-N-I-E. I, Nate the Great, say that your brother Harry saw the valentine you made for him. He didn't want it, so he added the words Sludge more than fudge. Then he added B and H to the A you had signed. ABH stands for Annie's brother, Harry. Then he took the valentine to Sludge's doghouse and stuck it there. But why didn't he just throw away the valentine instead of doing all of that? Annie asked. For the same reason Rosamond could not throw away the liver, I said. Remember when she told us it was too good to throw away? So she changed it into something different. Harry did not want to throw away something so good either. The valentine you made for him. So he changed it into something different. A valentine for Sludge. But why Sludge? Annie asked. Look how much Sludge likes it, I said. Harry had a very good idea. I will never make another valentine for Harry, Annie said. Harry will be glad to hear that, I said, and I turned to go. I had solved Annie's case. I had solved Sludge's case. They were the same case. Sludge and I walked home. I saw something stuck to my door. Uh-oh. What is it? It was a big red heart. I had gotten a valentine after all. I knew who it was from. I knew what I did not want to know. I was Rosamond's secret person. I walked up to the door. I, Nate the Great, was about to read that Rosamond loves me. I was not ready for that. I would never be ready for that. But I had to face it. I read, I love you, Nate, because you're great. I had to take this valentine off my door. But if I touched it, it would be mine. Perhaps the valentine would fall off by itself, or blow away, rot, die. I, Nate the Great, could wait. I stepped backward. I knew another house where I could wait. Sludge was very glad to have me. Look, there's the valentine that says, I love Nate. Yes, because you're great. And then there's the picture of him in the doghouse with his little buddy Sludge. That's the end of our story, Nate the Great and the Mushy Valentine.